I'm here to address you about a couple of concerns with the Tourist Development Council. I was an original charter member of that board and recently reappointed to it. And these are our bylaws that we have. Now, I heard something today that very much distressed me. And what I heard is that our county attorney told somebody that we're not bound by these bylaws. Our bylaws state deadline for agenda. The deadline for filing a placement on the agenda, this is after Justin Hamrick calls a meeting, is 4 days prior to the scheduled meeting. I understand that our attorney told somebody we could call a meeting tomorrow, 1 day. Would you please explain, did you say that? And how do you explain it? Because I've looked through Robert's Rules of Order and there's nowhere in there that it says that I could find. Would you like this?
No, thank
Okay.
you. First off, none of our boards are bound by Robert's Rules of Order.
We are. Is that right?
Do you want to hear my explanation?
Yeah, because it says right here we are.
Right. And those are bylaws that your board is free to amend as they see fit.
Yeah, it says that.
Right.
Okay.
So you've answered your question.
No, I have not. When did our board amend this? I didn't get a vote on the amendment change.
You should have made a motion to have done it differently then.
No, these are our laws, Tommy. This is
I'm
what
well
we're
aware.
bound by. And until this is changed, aren't we required to go by this?
No. No, the board can amend it through action or through otherwise.
Toilet paper for you. Okay. Since we don't have to abide by our bylaws, we're going to have a lot of fun at the TDC. Justin, be prepared. A couple other items. I suppose none of these will abide by us either. Quorum. It states. Now, I suppose this doesn't matter, does it?
I don't know what you're about to read, Mr.
Well, wait a minute, though. If it doesn't matter about what that point, is there a point to reading this?
You addressing the board, you want to have something
Well,
to
no, the attorney is the one that put himself here. Okay? Now, you people hired this guy, and you've just rehired him. Okay. Are we bound, is the Tourist Development Council, Roy Ellis, are we bound by those bylaws? I'll ask you.
I just assume we just got the legal representation said no, you're not. Be changed.
So why do we have a bylaws? Don't do this, answer me. I'm serious. I want to know why we have a set of bylaws if we're not bound by them.
I'll be happy to answer that if you like. The bylaws are set up by the board just like the policies and resolutions are set up by this board.
Exactly.
They provide guides to staff and guides to the public on what the board will normally expect to do. Just like resolutions and policies of this board may be changed by this board at any meeting, the bylaws of your board, the TDC, may be changed through action or otherwise at any of their meetings.
At any, we have not done that, Tommy. Those are our bylaws. They have not been changed.
Okay.
Now, the next time Justin calls a meeting and we get together and we decide we don't want to do that, then we'll change it and we'll revise our bylaws. I thought we had to abide by those.
The board itself is not bound by its bylaws. Its staff are bound, just as this board is not bound by its resolutions.
Okay. While I'm doing the rest of my stuff, find it in there.
Okay, I'm not. Thank you.
No, I know, because you're wrong.
Okay.
Do you people believe this? It's like you having rules and you say, we don't care, we're not going to abide by them. This is Robert's Rules of Order for those of you that can't see it. Okay. All right, I'm going to discuss this with the rest of the board, and Tommy will probably say it doesn't matter because it's in our bylaws. Section 4 of our bylaws, could we go ahead, deals with a quorum and states, 5 members of the Tourist Development Council shall constitute a quorum for the transition of business, and a majority of those present shall be binding upon said Tourist Development Council. Does that mean anything legally?
The fact that it's in the bylaws would
All right.
ordinarily say it wouldn't mean anything, but that provision is copied from the statute. The statute does require a quorum being generally a majority, in this case a majority. And usually it's the a majority of those present does in fact bind the board. So
Okay.
yes.
All right.